boombox.
Let's see if I turn off my camera. Oh, who's in here? Oh, no, that's me sharing. Okay. I'm like, what's going on? What's going on? You ready? Let's do it.
That's what happens when you're in two places at one time, Scotty.
Let's do, baby. Let's do it.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Hold up. Hold up.
Hold up. I'm a DJ, baby. DJ. Wait, got one more. Woo! Oh man, that beat, baby. You guys hear that bass? I wish you had the headsets I had, man. That was killer.
Yeah, I was say I'm on my computer speakers today, Scotty. I don't hear the bass.
All right, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the MLO live show. I'm here with my dear friends and business partners, Devin Dubuque and Coach Rick Koenig. What's going on, my friends?
Let's go. Great to be here, brother.
Can't wait to see you guys tonight, man. Well, I get to hang out and do a little powwow. Look at that.
Enjoy
Look at Rick.
Life, man.
Rick's in twice. Or no, Coach. Yeah, Devin's in twice. Oh, there we go. You guys are together.
Double trouble, baby. Double trouble.
Hey, are we all gonna are we all three gonna be together tomorrow? Like, holy schmoly. Right here? Yeah, let's do it.
Anybody who wants to join us coming up to Charlotte, we'll be hanging out. So.
Look at Elizabeth showed up. She's our guest of the day. What's up, Elizabeth?
Let's go. Hey, Elizabeth.
All right, welcome everybody to the MLO Live Show. Again, I'm going to share with you guys some cool things, but I want to hear from you guys. Like this is, so I want to just take a couple minutes to share the power behind Facebook list and how I've had people tell me that just doing the Facebook list, happy birthdays, likes, comments, they've had an increase in conversations, an increase in referrals, an increase in closed loans, just by staying top of mind, staying visible. This is how you're going to combat against AI in a cool way, is using a Facebook list. So if you haven't set up a Facebook list or even know what the heck I'm talking about, you can literally use this to stay top of mind with as many hundreds or thousands as you want per week. And it's not creepy. That's the cool thing, right, Devin? It's not creepy to like every single post.
Not at all.
That someone
People
puts
love
up.
it. You know what's funny, Scott, is you started this with me earlier this year. I'd never done that before. Literally, had never done it before.
Yeah.
And this year I started doing the birthday videos, and the response I've got have just been unbelievable. People feel so special. You know, they're like, "Hey, man, that's just you blew my mind. Thank you so much. What a special thing on my birthday." You know.
Yeah.
And I've actually, I'm not even in production, and I've gotten leads from it. Just from folks that, I was top of mind to them. They reach back out and they're like, "Hey, you do mortgage, right?" "Yeah, I sure do." So
yeah,
I couldn't recommend it more. And I've only been doing it for probably about 3 months now.
3 months. Yeah. So it's a really cool way to, man, and you don't even have to think about it. You just go in, you put it in your calendar. You got to be intentional. We always talk about being intentional, being consistent, being intentional. Like Kelly, I don't think Kelly's here, but Kelly called me and she's like, "I have my best month." This was back when the world was like, the sky was falling. And she's like, "I had my best month ever, 2.7 million. And it was because I did the happy birthday videos to everybody that had a happy birthday. I got invited to a broker open house. So it was ended up being a broker, guys, a broker that has 10 other agents underneath her. So she got invited to this broker open house, and it was a home they had listed. And she actually took it a step further. I call it sprinkled a little marketing dust on it. She grabbed the listing and said to the agent, "Hey, can I take your listing and do some marketing on my social media feed?" She's like, "Of course." So she grabs the address, she grabs the agent's name, she puts her name in there. She goes to ChatGPT, this real secret site that I don't know if you've heard about it yet, but we can talk about that today. So secret site, ChatGPT, and she whipped up a nice little post, and she gets to the open house, has a connection with the agent there, cool, broker owner. And the broker owner ends up inviting her to the office to teach what she taught with the posting of that listing. Now she's still doing business to this day with those people. You guys hear me? Happy birthday video. All right. So I'm going to take a couple minutes. Jeff's like, "All right, I hear you, man." Jeff, you hear me? You got me, Jeff? Jeff's like, "Uh-oh, I got called out. I'm going to turn off my camera." All right. So let me just
turn on the camera.
Turn on the
Let's
camera.
hang out this morning.
Turn on the camera. There you go. Yeah. If you're decent from the neck up, turn it on, baby. Turn on your camera. All right, so I'm going to show you guys real quick the Facebook list, and then I want to think about some success stories. I know if Eileen's here, she's got an amazing success story with a divorce attorney. She's doing some stuff on LinkedIn, and there's other people. So there's other people that have success stories. That's just the one that keeps coming up in my mind because it was almost too easy. And so we'll share that here in just a second. So let me just share my screen real quick. I'll get to this. So the whole mindset behind Facebook list is to make sure. So if I was just to go to my home screen and just scroll and scroll and scroll and scroll, I'm going to see people, right? But I'm only going to see, I think it's, I don't know, and Coach Rick, maybe you know this better than me, but you're going to see less than 5% of the people you're actually friends with. So I got 5,000 friends. I'm going to see maybe 50, maybe. I don't even, like, probably less than that. And depending on if they posted, I might see less than that. So if I'm just sitting on my phone going, man, I'm gonna do my likes and comments today, boom, 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 you're gonna hit the same people over and over and over again. So there's this little friends tab right over here, and backing up just a little bit. The reason, the power behind the Facebook list is to like and comment. I call it quality over quantity. So I'd rather you have 100 friends instead of 5,000. Go deep with those 100. You're going to have more success from that. Just going deep with those 100. Be there, be top of mind, be visible. So just to back up, when you do the likes and comments, happy birthday videos, people get a shot of dopamine. Dopamine is a love drug. It makes them feel special. Okay. So what that means is when people feel special, they keep posting and they interact with you. Law of reciprocity. They come back and like your stuff. So Facebook algorithms go, oh, wow, these guys are friends. I could show you, I don't have time today, but I could show you an app that I have that shows who is interacting with me, who's actually not interacting with me, who's never interacted with me. So do I want to be hanging out with people that never interact with me, never like, comment? I never like, comment, like I never see them, or do I want to be a part of somebody that interacts with me, right? Here's the other cool part is as you start doing this, you're going to have more people interact with you. Why? Because now they see you, you're visible. They see who you are, what you do, especially if you're your lender, like you're the lender that they've worked with in the past. That's the cool part about this. So there's this little friends tab right here. Just keep letting we got a big group this morning, Devin, Coach Rick. All right, I know. So there's a little friends tab right here. So you click on the friends tab, and it's going to open up. You're going to have a custom list. This is also going to show your friend request, which is right here. It's going to show suggestions, and I would heavily go check this out because if you make sure you fill out your profile, where you went to school, where you grew up, all those, because you have friends there. You have people that know, like, and trust you. You have people that they may not trust you anymore, but they know you, right? They like you because you went to school with them or college with them or whatever, where you went to college, where you lived, where you live now, so that Facebook will keep showing people that they recommend. So that's a really cool thing. All your friends is all your friends that you have, and then the birthdays are right here. But what I'm going to focus on today is custom list. So you're going to have nothing here if you've never set this up. So the cool part is you can create a list, all right? And I'm going to go ahead and create a list, and I'm going to call it Coach Rick because he's a cool dude. Coach Rick's list. So I'm going to build a list for Coach Rick, and I'm going to confirm, okay? So you guys can see Coach Rick's list. Now, when you first get here, I'm going to have no friends in this list. Now, there's a couple reasons why you want to do this list. Now, the one reason is you want to stay top of mind with, let's just say it's past database, loans in process, proved and looking. Like you can literally build out a list and move the people. You can have them in multiple lists, but the whole point is to stay top of mind, stay visible, remind them of who you are. When somebody answer me this, when do we get the most amount of referrals from a client? And I know if you're working this right, it should be during the process of them in process. Because why? Reticular activator. Reticular activator means they're thinking about, talking about, they're having conversations, they're sharing with people. We're looking for a house, we're buying a house, we're in process, we got an accepted contract, they're posting it on social media, boom, 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 boom. So and what's happening? Other people are interacting with them, not necessarily public, but in the DMs, by email, phone calls. Hey, you're buying a house, where are you moving to? Well, cool. Hey, we were thinking about that too. If you're always there, always visible, reminding people who you are, what you do for a living, you will get more opportunities. So what you do is you want to add friends. I'm just going to add a couple friends. I'm going to add Edwin and Jim. I'm just going to add a couple people. So you can add as many as you want to this list through here. Now there's a couple ways to add people to a list. I'm going to click save, and now they're going to show up in this list. Okay. So when you start adding people to a list, you're like, okay, how do I add more people to a list? That's the tricky part. There's 3 little dots. You see these 3 little dots right here? So you can click edit list, delete list, or add or remove. So if I click go back to add or remove, it goes back. I'm gonna add 5 more. Here's the crazy part about this. Okay, you ready for this? So on a Mac, and there's the way to do this on a PC, and I'll find out what it is. I don't have a PC physically. Like I actually do, but I just don't use it. So if I hold the command key down, watch this. So see how I have no tabs open right here? I only have one StreamYard tab and I have no tabs. So if I want to go 5 likes, 5 comments per day, 10 likes, 10 comments per day, I hold the command key down. I hit this, it opens up a tab. I hit this, opens up another tab. 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 I just opened all 5 people's Facebook page in a couple seconds, okay? Now here's the cool part. If I go to the first one, which is Edwin, I'm gonna go to Edwin. I'm gonna go to his page. I'm gonna scroll down. No politics, no religion. Unless you just want to get into that game and lose 50% of your database, do that. But if I'm just saying, stay out of politics, stay out of religion. Okay. Great post, hometown heroes, love it. So I'm gonna like it. I'm gonna hit the heart. I'm gonna hit the like. I can never hit just the like button. I don't know why. It's just me. I think that's cheating the person. So I always hit the like. And then I close out the tab. It opens up to the very next tab. So if you start adding people to a list, you never miss anybody. You just go right down the list. Here's the other way to do it, okay? You guys follow me there? Any questions? Pretty easy. And you guys can go back. Yeah, right? Roxy, this is crazy. So like scroll down, hit the next one, like, comment, close it out, hit the next. Okay, you guys want to see another secret sauce? Watch this. So I'm back on my friends list. If you want to put them into an Excel spreadsheet and go, okay, so we got these detail-oriented smarty pants in here that got to Scotty. I got to know when I liked and comment their stuff. All right, like I know you're here. I know you're here. So I'm going to give you the easy, cool way to do that. So if I have, I want to show you something really cool. So I'm going to go to my agent friends, where there's a bunch, and I'm going to literally see how I'm copying it. See how I'm highlighting all these. I'm literally holding my mouse down and highlighting these. Okay, I'm going to click Control Copy. You guys, it's pretty hard. I know, stay with me. Control copy. I highlighted them. Control copy. I'm going to open up an Excel spreadsheet. Watch this. You guys are going to like, what? As soon as it opens up, there we go. And I'm going to hit what? Control paste.
V.
What did it just do?
All the URLs.
All the Facebook URLs of everybody that I just copy and pasted. I could literally take everybody in the list, copy and paste them. So if I want to click on Tammy, what does it do? Opens up to her Facebook page, like and comment. I can go back. I can create a list. I can create a list in this Excel spreadsheet, and I can add to it. I go, all right, well, last touch, LT, last touch, and I can put a date in there. I can literally keep track of when the last.
Greg, and then Control V.
Control C, Control V. Yep, Control C, Control V when you highlight this. All right, so here's the other way to add people to a list. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to the home tab, and I'm recording this stuff. You guys can watch the replay. So I'm gonna go back to the home tab. I'm gonna click on my name instead of the friends. I'm gonna click on my name, and then I'm gonna, like, if your friends thing isn't showing right here, you can click on more and then friends. It's gonna be hidden under more, and you can adjust these tabs wherever you want to. But click on more, and then as my friends come up, there's 3 little dots next to it right here. So I can literally edit friends list. See that? So here's what I'm going to recommend. And I got a 30-day playbook for you, like how to set this up, how to do it. And then after the 30 days, just keep doing it over and over and over and over and over. So when you friend somebody, I highly recommend you DM them. And I highly recommend, if they accept your friend request, add them to the proper list. Whether it's CPA, financial planner, divorce lawyer, real estate agent, whatever it may be, whoever's listening to this, that's what you want to do, is add them to the proper list so that you can properly, intentionally stay top of mind with those people. Go in and like and comment. You can do this. You can literally do this in a couple minutes a day. Be liking and comment. And what happens when somebody likes it? Like, it shows up as a bell right here, right? If you like it, it shows up as the bell, and it shows who's like, see, 17 other people have birthdays today. There's birthday. We'll talk about that in a second. And then it shows you, if you start liking a post, it shows you who else is interacting with that post of your friends. And if you have a past client, who likes their post? Friends of theirs. So now you're staying top of mind, not only with your client, past client, current client, loan in process, like deal in process. You're staying top of mind. Now other people are seeing who you are organically, no cost, no paid ads, no nothing. You with me? I get excited about this stuff. So then if I click Roberto, and I just friended Roberto and I send him a DM, I'm going to click on edit friends list. I'm going to add him to the proper list. I'm going to add him to Coach Rick's list. And I'm going to add him. He's a friend of mine. So I'm going to put friends. So I can add him to as many lists as I want. Here's the reason why you want to add him to a list. Did somebody accept that person? Cool. All right. Just let me make sure. Participants. All right, cool. Thank you for that. All right. So here's the other cool part. So if I want to, okay, so how to add to a list? 2 ways. 1, go to the home tab, go to your friends list, go to custom, pick the list you want to add them to, or create a list. And then once you have the list, you can click the little 3 dots, or if you create a new list, just add new. You can edit the name if you want, add, remove, and then you can remember, add and subtract people from a different list. So if they're a deal in process, boom, awesome. If they move to closed, put them in the closed list. Now I think that's when the relationship starts. So I'm going to continue to stay top of mind. Why? Because they just moved into a new house. Who are they going to meet? Neighbors. They're going to be having their friends over, their family over. Your stuff's going to be all over it. You want them to remember who you are and what you do for a living so that they refer their friends, family, and coworkers to you. Make sense? All right. Here's the other cool way. A lot of people go, Scott, when I get them on a coaching call, and Coach Rick taught me this, I don't want the world to see all my family posts. I just, man, I like to keep my stuff private, but I want to stay business and I want to stay personal. Check this out. So if I go to make a post, here's the other cool part. I don't know if you've ever seen this before. It blew my mind when he showed me. I'm like, what, Rick? What are you talking about, Willis? And so see the public? Public means everybody sees my post. If I go, I just want the people in Coach Rick to see my post. So I scroll down to Coach Rick's list. So this is me making a post. So I go, I only want the people that are family. I only want the people that are past clients. I only want the people that are my agents, my CPAs, my whoever. So I click Coach Rick and I click done. Now this post can only be seen by the people in the list I have for Coach Rick. Make sense? So now I can stay personal.
Yes, sir.
I can stay public. I can go rogue. I can do whatever I want. So I can make sure that when I'm posting, now just remember when you click this, sometimes when you go back to, I've done this before. I'm like, we used to play a joke on people, and we'd be at an event, right? And I'm like, all right, let's put a crazy ass post in front of one of our friends that is at the event, but only he sees it. So he's like, I can't believe they said this. And like, they don't know that it's not public, but it was private. It was only like we added one person to a list, and then we posted to that list. So only that person can see that post, and we tagged them in it. They're like, what is, like, I can't believe they said this publicly on Facebook. So like that's kind of some fun you can have with your friends if you want to. That makes sense? Because when you tag people, what happens? They literally get notified. So some pretty cool ways. So any questions on that?
I was going to throw something out there, Scott.
Yeah, man, go ahead.
We were talking statistics earlier. I know a lot of people like to hear statistics. So if you're not doing stuff like this, only 10% of people see the post, right? So you only see 10% of the posts from the people that you're engaging with. And if you're talking about reels, it's actually less. It's 5 to 15% on reels. So if you're not engaging with people, they're not going to see you. And so, what it talks about here is it says the algorithm assumes you're less interested in someone if you haven't engaged with them. It says reels and posts from creators, groups, and advertisers often get bumped ahead of the feed. So in order for people to see what you're posting or for you to see what they're posting, you need to be reacting and commenting on their posts. and watching and engaging on their reels and using the favorites feature like Scott is talking about here to build your database.
Is that crazy town? Okay, so what I did for you guys is I created a 30-day playbook. Let me just show you what it is, and I'll give you a copy of it. So I created a 30-day playbook. So it's 30-day fast book. Let's call it fast book. Let's change the name. Facebook list to loans checklist. So it's like create your core list, audit list, add new prospects, update privacy defaults or whatever, list specific welcome post. So remember when I always say when you friend somebody, DM them. Just say, hey, so nice to connect. If you guys either connect me on LinkedIn or you're always going to get a DM from me. Like always, like if you've friended me or connected with me on LinkedIn, you've got a DM from me saying, hey, so nice to connect. Hope all is well. Would love to catch up, see what your superpower is. Or like I say something that starts a conversation. List specific welcome posts, and it scrolls down to week 2, engage and warm up. Week 3, content that converts, success story reels, behind the scenes, tag and brag, birthday video DM. Here's the cool part about the birthday video DM. So you can literally go to Facebook. You can type in birthdays and do this on your phone. So there's a really cool way to do this on your phone. If you do this on your phone, 9 birthdays today. So I'm going to click on this if it'll let me. Let me just start over. Let's go from fresh here. See upcoming birthdays. So here you go. So here's all the birthdays from today, yesterday, 2 days ago, 3 days ago. So you can literally go in here and go into their DM. So there's a way on Facebook that has a blue dot. If I had my cord, I'd hook up my phone. But there's a way to do a happy birthday video. Here's what I recommend. A lot of people hit these, and I'll be honest, I do it. If I'm busy or don't have time, I just hit these and like boom, 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 boom. So the worst case is do this and be top of mind with the birthday. But to separate yourself, to elevate yourself, to be someone special, like Devin's talking about, there's a way to actually take and do a happy birthday video. It's a 30-second, 45-second video that actually says their name. Hey, Josh, just want to wish you a happy birthday. Hope you have an amazing day, amazing week, and many more to come. Take care. Have a great day. Boom. Who does that? And if you have somebody that's a close friend, call them. Like, there's certain friends that call me on my birthday. There's certain friends that I call on their birthday, like Devin, and Rick and all those people. So that's another cool way. So I did this. So I created this checklist for you, week 3, week 4. So I want to put that in the chat, and then we can spend the rest of the time answering questions or talking about whatever you guys want to talk about. I'd love to hear any success stories. So here's this. Here's the Google Doc for that little Facebook checklist there, 30-day checklist. And man, I can't tell you if you do nothing else and you every day wake up 5 days a week, think about this, and you do 10 likes, 10 comments, all the happy birthday videos, you're going to be touching 25 to 30 people per day, depending on how many happy birthday videos there are. Think about this every day, 25 to 30. Let me ask everybody on this call. And would you have more conversations or less conversations? Would you have more opportunity or less opportunity? More, right?
Yeah.
So
100%.
here's 100%. So here's what I want you to do. Don't keep this a secret. Go teach your agents how to do the exact same thing. If they do this, guess what happens? They have more opportunity. They get more referrals. They get more. You get to take advantage of the thought. When people start thinking about buying, selling, investing, debt consolidation, you can be that person. Nobody's doing this stuff on a consistent, persistent basis. I'm telling you, there's no competition. There's no AI doing this. Like retargeting and Facebook ads, yes, staying top of mind with certain people. But this is getting personal. This is being intentional. This is being there personally with them, for them. And when you comment on something, look at what the post says. And it's not hard, like you don't have to think about it. Say, hey, congratulations. Would you go, start a conversation? Hey, would you go there again? If it's like, hey, we had the best dinner ever. Hey, what'd you get? Start a conversation right in the reel. So other people are seeing it. It happens a lot on LinkedIn. Monica's saying, any tips on how to get more local engagement on Facebook business page? So I personally, when Facebook made the change that I can actually boost a post on personal, I think they were they were missing the boat because people weren't using the business page the way that it was supposed to be used. So they made, you can boost on personal. I would rather you have 200 people on personal and like, yes, run your business stuff. Yes, post stuff on your business page. But I think getting personal, being human, being intentional, being real, being visible with your personal is more important than trying to, I learned this from Travis Newton. He goes, you as a person will be 10x bigger and stronger as a person than you will a brand or a business. So when I say that, when you're going personal, like people want to work with people. So I don't know if you guys know this, but when somebody gets pissed, do they talk about the person or they talk about the company? Talk about both. Yeah, but but when they're pissed, they're like, man, Spirit sucks or Frontier sucks. You know, they didn't say like if the pilot made a shitty landing, they're gonna talk about the company or they're gonna talk about the pilot. That freaking pilot sucks. Dude made a terrible landing. They didn't say Frontier sucks. They said the pilot sucks, right? You with me? So if you stay personal, stay visible, like talk, like be. I would rather you go like smaller, less. I just know you're going to do better. It's more like you can't DM on a bit. I hate the bit. To be honest, I hate the business piece. I love the business piece for what it is. But when it comes to being personal, they can't DM a business. You can message them, but like who hangs out there? You know, everybody thinks you got to be business. But I would rather you have a couple hundred personal or a couple thousand personal. Kathleen, how many people you have as friends? I know I'm calling her out here. She likes me calling her out.
On Facebook?
Yeah.
Well, you don't know my story, but I was at the max, but then I got hacked. So now I'm building back.
Good.
To about 1,000. I think I have just over 1,000 now. Yeah.
Yeah. And the reason I asked this, here's what once you hear this and once you understand this, this is where things go bonkers. Okay. 1,000 is not just 1,000. If I was to add up all the friends that every one of those 1,000 have, how many thousands would there be?
Yeah. It's like that hair commercial.
Yeah. So you're not just interacting with the one-on-one. I call it the law of 23. It's because I'm a really huge Jordan fan still. I think he makes more money now off the court than he did on the court, right down. So like if you're interacting, being visible, loving on, appreciating on one person, I truly feel that you're interacting with all their friends, family, coworkers, and I just say 23. So 1 every 23, 2, 46,000, 23,000. You with me? It's a huge deal. So I just want to put that out there. But like, think about when you're talking to one person, you're not just talking to one. When you're friending to one person, when you're liking one person, when you're commenting on one person, when you're sending a happy birthday to just to one person, you're sending happy birthday videos to 23 other people because now you're going, oh my God, that made me feel so special. If anybody in their world, their life is thinking about buying, selling, or investing, you're going to get an opportunity. All right. Everybody building their Facebook list? All right. All right. What do we got? 3 minutes left. Yes, Kobe's doing the comments. Congratulations for taking action, brother.
Hey, I got a quick question here. On the Facebook, on my wife on Apple, she can click a button that shows just friends. I'm seeing some more ads than friends anymore in my feed.
Yeah.
Why though?
PC. Yeah. That's why this Facebook list is so big.
Yeah, I know. And that's what the Facebook list is great for. But I don't see their comments. To comment and like a post.
Yeah.
I got to go in and click and do this Excel spreadsheet thing to that list. But yeah, I'm looking at all friends. Is there a way to pull it from the all friends to put it in there?
So you can download. So the only problem is you can download your list of friends that you have. I just don't know if it gives you all the information. I don't recall what that does. Here's what I would do. I'm kind of leaning towards putting unless you have loans in process because that's hot, like super hot.
Yeah.
which means like that reticular activator is on fire, and like they see every ad, hear every ad. Like they're hearing every conversation in Starbucks. It's 10 feet away. Like that person's buying a house over there. I just heard it. Like we all hear it because we're in the business, right? I hear it all the time. My wife hears it. We were on a hike in the mountains and we were 10 feet behind somebody, and there's like that guy's talking about real estate up there. Like it's just that reticular activator. You can't turn it off. So like us being in the business, it's just on 24/7. So, but when someone's in process, you might want to stay more visible during that time because they're literally looking at, talking about, seeing all that stuff. So what I'm kind of leaning towards is have one list with everybody that's not in something, right? Put everybody in one list. So you can just go 10, like literally when you have 1,000 people in one list, you have like 500 on this side and 500 on this side. You just go down and just keep track of where you're at. Who would I leave off with? And you'll see when you go back to like and comment, you'll start. Here's what's going to happen. You'll start seeing what they're doing, where they're living, who their pets are, where they eat, if their kids play soccer, if they have kids, if they take a vacation, where they take a vacation at. So when you do, remember when I always say, when you make a call, if you can relate to something that they're doing, that makes the call. Like, hey, what if I called you, Jerry, and said, hey, Jerry, man, we just went to Cancun. Like, I don't know if you guys know Jamie Miller, but he's in like St. Thomas. Like I see his posts. So I'm like, Jamie, man, how was St. Thomas? Like that's a warm intro. Even if Jamie, let's just pretend Jamie doesn't remember who I am because I haven't worked with him in 3 years. Do you think that they would go, man, I should know this person? Who is this guy calling me? Like I let them figure it out. I have some fun with them. Like, hey, Jerry, what's up, dude? How was St. Thomas? They're like, oh shit, who is this?
Yeah, one today, their nephew graduated college. And I'm like, congratulations. What was their degree in? Just so that they have to respond.
Yeah,
so
it's
hopefully
huge.
they respond back with what it is.
99.9% of the people will. And if they don't, they just didn't see it. I mean, let's face it. Like some people just don't babysit our DMs and all that stuff. So I would go personal, be personal, love on people. Don't make it hard. Don't like think you got to think of a comment. Just like, awesome. Congrats. Hey, would you do that again? Oh my God, that's great. Like little comments, just because now you show up in a different ear. Like sometimes, here's a little secret sauce too. All right, I'm gonna give it to you. You guys ready for this one? I'll leave this. So if there's a huge if there's a long post, and you're like, man, I really want to say something. I just like what do I say that is meaningful, loving, and appreciative? I copy the whole post, put it in Chat GPT, and go, what is the best way, loving way, appreciative way, inspirational way, if depending on what kind of post it is, to respond to this post that's short and sweet. Sometimes if you stick out, or if you do a video, you can put a video there as a comment. Like, how many videos do you see as a comment? 0. Want to stand out? Hey, ooh, Raymond's like 00, baby. All right.
Well, and Scott, to your point, sometimes people just don't see it. To give you an example, I do the DM birthdays, and I've had people come back literally 2 months later and go, man, I just saw this. Like, thank you so much. So don't overthink it, right?
Yeah.
Like if you start doing it and you don't see a response from somebody right away, don't let it get in your head, right? Just keep going, keep doing it, keep doing it. I promise you it will pay off in the long run.
Yeah. And Brian's asking, what's the cost of the membership? So I've made this so inexpensive. It's $97 per month to be a part of MLO Live. We meet 3 hours a week. You also get the Fresh Agent Marketing class that I give you to take these classes. This is just a small piece of the one I teach, and I do these every single week for agents. So it's strictly related to agents. So it's $97, and you get to bring an accountability partner. So you get to bring someone with you. And thanks to Jamie Miller, is like, dude, this changed the world. This help people. This put people in a better place. This give them coaching, training, mentoring, inspiration. That's what I'm here for. I just want to. I want a little bit of skin in the game, so you show up. It's amazing how many people don't show up. They're paying for things and they don't show up to get. Like there was a nugget drop that you're gonna see tomorrow. Like there's a nugget last week where Eileen is here. Eileen here. Eileen, are you mic'd up? You don't turn your camera on.
I'm here. I'm just dealing with the kids.
Oh, was that insane? What happened on Thursday when you can you share your success story? You got 2 seconds?
Sure. You're talking about the DM?
Yeah, the DM in
Yeah,
LinkedIn.
so I just went ahead and started thinking of ways to connect with the divorce attorneys, and I had ChatGPT create a DM for me, and I started just DMing them, and I was able to get an appointment. I only sent out 4, and out of the 4, somebody answered me. We set up a Zoom call, and she already sent the lead over.
In 1 week.
And well,
40
actually 1 day. It was on a Saturday when my daughter was at dance class.
Yeah, so Eileen's on the class last Thursday, 10:30 in the morning. We're like, Eileen's like, how do I set up a follow-up for these? And so Kim's on, which she's gonna be on class tomorrow, $27 million producer. She's like, hey, I got this thing that builds what do you call it in ChatGPT? Builds prompts. And I go, well, okay. She shares it. So I said, Eileen, let's just build a prompt for a follow-up to co-brand with divorce attorneys. So this prompt comes up and it spits out this prompt. We put the prompt in ChatGPT and it spits out a freaking playbook. Eileen's like, oh my, Eileen can show up as the master marketer, divorce attorney. Not that she already isn't, but she could show up with, I got this, I got that. She could start putting content up, not even thinking about it. So I asked Kim to come on the show tomorrow because that's the stuff that happens inside the groups. You just don't, like when you put 10, 15 heads together, and y'all are like, we're all in the same river, rowing the same way. We're just in different spots doing different things. And one person says this, or we all hang out on different webinars or training or stuff like that. And we grab something, we pull it in. It's just crazy what happens. And that happened yesterday or last Thursday. And it was just like, it was mind blowing. So that's what we do. And that happens every day at 10:30, Monday, Tuesday, Thursdays, Wednesday at 12 o'clock. I do a class for you to present or for you to send out invites to your agents. So you have something to talk about on a weekly basis. So not here to try to sell that. I'm just saying I'm trying to bring value to you as a loan officer with up-to-date tools, but it's not just me. Norm's on the call. Norm's going to be doing the coaching call tomorrow. Thank you, Norm. Appreciate you. Travis Newton, he built a $25 to $30 million. He shows up every once in a while. Mike Kardashian, like all these amazing Tammy, like we all show up to bring whatever it is, and we're all connected in different ways with different people, and it's amazing what comes together. So that's what these shows are all about. It's just trying to bring you guys what's working. Tomorrow you're going to meet Kim, who's kicking butt, taking names. This prompt was given on a NAR webinar that she grabbed, so we're going to show you that. If you want to build a playbook for how to sell pink poodle necklaces, like we'll build it. Let's build it tomorrow because you like poodles, you know? So there we go. All right, guys. Have an amazing day. Appreciate you guys. We'll see you same time, same place tomorrow. I'm going to be with Devin and Coach Rick in the same exact place.
Let's go.
Might get a little crazy. So I'll see you tomorrow morning. Appreciate you guys. Have a good day. See ya.
I'ma show me how you move it. Put your back into it. Do your thing like it ain't nothing to it.